How's it going? I'm Jared Gillis. Welcome to another All About RVs, and today we're going to be talking about a handful of things that caught my eye at the RV Super Show in Tampa. Now, if you've ever been to the RV Super Show in Florida, you know that everything is out there to try and grab your attention. There's guys on stilts, there's talking robots, buy these Ginsu knives, would you like this chair? There's just so many things just fighting for your attention. But there was a handful of things that kind of stood out to me. Some of them piqued my interest as far as thoughts and ideas and possibly projects for this year. And then there was a couple of things that we could actually use now as RVers. Now, the first thing that caught my eye actually were these Storyteller Overland Class B units. Having something that's a little bit more rugged to get off-grid and get out there a little bit more is what kind of piqued my interest to looking at these. And these were gone in the first day and a half, I believe. So I wanted to take a little bit closer look at these and the components that went into them, because that's what's really kind of intriguing. But they had three different models. They had the Classic, they had the Stealth, and they had the Beast. One of the YouTube channels that I like to watch is Levi Allen. They have a Class B for getting off-grid. He's an excellent filmmaker, and so something like this reminded me of what he likes to build and get off-grid and go do. So that's one of the things that kind of piqued my interest. But diving into this, I saw the power system that's in there that is kind of our next thing that's really impressive. It's the Volta power system. The interesting thing is you can't see too much of the system. It's somewhat hidden. So you can see the gauges and the panels to be able to operate it. But considering that it's a 12,000 watt hour system, it's hard to find where it's at. So the equivalent of a 12,000 watt hour system would be the same as the Lion Energy batteries that we have if we were to have 9 of those on board, or it'd be like having 10 of the Battleborn batteries on board this van, and you can't really find them. But the area that it is in, the footprint of this system is quite small, very, very small for the capacity and the output. The output of this unit is 3,600 watts. So we're looking at 30 amps out. You can be using your RV as if it was a 30 amp RV completely off the system with a massive amount of capacity. So it's a very, very capable system. The other surprising element of this is they only have 90 watts of solar on the roof of this van. Now, to have a system this large, and if you wanted to do a huge solar setup, the van surface area of the roof is only going to be so large. So the interesting thing that Volta has is they have an additional alternator. Now that doesn't sound new, but the alternator they have is a 58 volt lightweight alternator. Now, I couldn't see it on the van here because it was kind of buried deeper inside of the engine bay, but we were able to go see it on a Class A Tiffin to see that this alternator is why they don't really need to depend that large on a solar setup. Now, I know that they have different tiers of alternators, but the one in that Class A was an 11,000 watt lightweight alternator. That's impressive. And that's why they're not as dependent on solar, because you can start up the engine in this and give it a high idle and be able to put in a lot more energy into your batteries in a short amount of time and not have to worry about how much sun there was that day. So driving in between your destinations, you're going to charge up those batteries in no time. Now, the type of battery that they're using in here is more of an electric vehicle type of battery. So the chemistry is a nickel, manganese, cobalt, lithium ion cells, and they have their own custom case that they're built into. So on some of these, it'll be set up different. They'll have a Volta system that will be using Victron components. I did see one of the Volta units in one of the custom made fifth wheel. It was made by Spacecraft at the RV show there, but it was basically like a plug and go system. It was ready. It had your power in, your power out, it had your 12 volt out, and it gave you your touch screen display on the side. The Volta is very capable and very interesting, but it's very much a closed type of a system. Talking to the guys at Volta, they kind of have the Apple approach. We're going to have our system and it's going to function properly, and there's not really going to be anything for you to be able to customize or play with. It needs to be installed by the original manufacturer or from one of our representatives. So it's a very closed system, but very, very capable. They're aiming at a market where they want to be replacing generators, and you can see with those types of alternators and the way that they design their system, There are people that just get rid of the power cord and just use this very large system. I wish I could have figured out what the price was of those units, but everything that they do is somewhat custom and tailored to that. So they go everything from 3.3 kilowatt hours to, I just had to look it up, it's 100 kilowatt hours. It is a massive, massive system. So these are expensive systems built into this. That's why you see the price of those vans where they're at. That's why you see it going into a unit like the Spacecraft or the Tiffin. It's going to be above what I could afford to be able to put into our RV, but definitely interesting and intriguing to take a look at. Now let's move to something that I think everybody is going to be able to enjoy and use. And it was actually an app. It was a SpotTonight. Now, I think it's great to have as many digital tools as you can for being able to book the locations that you're looking for to get out and go where you want to. And so if you've been RVing for any amount of time and you're trying to get to a certain location during a popular season or time, and you're having a hard time finding something, you call a bunch of parks and there isn't anything for your size or that time or during this date range, or it doesn't quite fit the criteria. This is an app that's going to be released soon. They're just waiting on a few things. The app is done. It's already been beta tested and everything, but you're able to put in the filter of what you're looking for, where you want to go, and even the date range. I know it's called SpotTonight, but you can plan for the future. So it can save a lot of headaches when you're trying to get into a location and you need to find that spot. It shows you what's available and you don't have to waste as much time calling as many parks as you might have to in the past. So it's going to be a free app to be able to download. It's kind of like booking.com. So if you go to book that place, they actually make their money by getting a little kickback for you booking at that location. He ran me through the process and it looked really impressive. You can enter in where you want to go, put in your filters for what you have for an RV, put in your criteria for when you want to be there, the amenities, all that, and you can book it right on the app. You don't have to go to another website to be able to do it. It shows you what is available and you can just do it all inside of this app. I think it's a fantastic solution. This isn't going to be for trying to find boondocking locations or getting off grid and just every campsite that's out there. This is for the simplicity of finding something. Where do I go and stay tonight? Where can I stay if it's busy in that location, and hit that criteria and not waste a ton of time and find a place to go with your RV. Now, moving on, the next thing that I saw at the RV show that caught my eye was for water filtration. It was this new filter that could go in tandem with the filters that we're used to using for RVs. So for those that are wanting to filter their water a little bit better inside of the RV, rather than just using a single filter for going to your RV, you have one that you can add a stage before that. So this is one that works inline, and it's a 20 micron filter. It has a cleanable element inside so that you can use it, you can clean it, you can actually back flush it. So it's going to extend the life of the other filters that you use in tandem with this. So like I said, this is the first stage, and then they built it so that you can have whatever second stage you would like that you're used to using inside of here. So if you're used to using the blue filters, you can just use that and thread it into the bottom of this first stage filter. And now in a compact unit, you have the ability to have more water filtration. But if you want to have this as a sediment filter that's going to stop the dirt and the sand and the rust, and then you go to something like this that's going to stop the chlorine and the lead and the pesticides, then that might be what you want to do. Now, if you wanted to step it up even more, you can go into a combination where you use the other one that they have, which is also carbon. So this is going to do a little bit better job of taking out that chlorine and the lead and the pesticides, those chemicals. So you can use that in tandem with this first stage filter here. So these other filters have been around for a while, but this is the new element, so you can add a 2-stage water filter for your RV. Now, I don't want to dive into it too deep, but this one is going to bring us down to a 1 micron. This is a solid block, for the carbon element that's in there. So that water is going to have to force its way from one side of that solid block to the other. So it's going to do a deeper job. It's going to take out more of those contaminants, but it's also going to slow down your water just a little bit more. Now the blue filter is not a solid block in there. It's more of a granule carbon that's in there. So it's still going to filter water and it's going to take out some of those contaminants, but it's not going to do as deep of a job as the other one will. But you'll get a little bit higher flow with this one. But with this 2-stage filter, you can dial it in, like I said, to what you would like. It's just nice to be able to have options out there. So this was interesting because it was new, it was something different, and you can add on to what you would like. Now these last two things, the app and this water filter, the SpotTonight app, if you go to their website, you can sign up to be notified when it's public and ready to be downloaded and used. So you can check that out. And I'll put a link to this in the description. I think Amazon is out of stock of them right now, but when it comes back into stock, you'll have that link down in there to check the current price. So right now you can buy the element. Like I said, that element inside is cleanable and replaceable inside of this housing. So I think that's gonna do it for today. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos about RVing, hit that subscribe button. And if we don't see you on the road, hopefully we will see you next video.